Look at this. So today's been pretty interesting. Broke camp at about 7:45 this morning, 18 miles in on the trail. I've been hiking about 1.5 miles, mostly downhill. When I took a spill, the trail was just coming out into a meadow, and there were some elk beds right there where a big herd had bedded down last night. So the ground was really moist and muddy and grassy. And right as the trail broke out into the meadow, I caught my foot on one of the foot indentations of the elk and went down face first and cut my face, I think, 2 or 3 places, which was no big deal, but I spilled my pack, and after, or at least some of the things came out of my pack, after getting myself put together and then the pack put together, I was not seeing my battery pack. So I believe I had it. I brought 2 battery packs, a smaller one, which I used last night to recharge my phone, and it is now dead, and a larger one, which should allow me 4 or 5 recharges, and that's the one I lost, or think I lost. So I made a little bit of a search of my backpack, but I didn't want to take it all apart before deciding whether I wanted to press on ahead or go back to the camp. And given the water situation I was with, I had maybe 0.4 liters left, and I was feeling really dehydrated. I decided it's best to go forward with the remaining 5 miles and get to Hacking Lake and recharge with water and assess the situation. That there I could set up camp and take apart my backpack and confirm whether it was lost. If it was lost, I could hike 6 miles back, leave my camp set up, but then I run the risk of, and go back to camp and look again. And I was going to take a look at the video I made while I was in camp to see if I saw it. But the risk there is if I drain my phone now, I'm in big trouble, because just getting to where I am now, I'm thinking I'm about 22 miles in, came across this stream before Hacking Lake, and what a blessing that was, because I've sat down and drank 1.5 liters and have got myself set up again on water, so I'm in good shape right now. But if I drain, I had to navigate a lot with the phone, given how the trail is marked, but there are places where it's not, and where the trail goes is ambiguous, and I really needed to rely upon a GPS quite a bit to get here. So I run the risk of hiking back 6 miles, draining my phone to almost nothing or to nothing, and then not finding it, and then I'm in trouble. So I'm going to get to Hacking Lake, take everything apart, and if I don't find my battery pack, then I've got a decision to make. There's a lake, I think about another 15, 20 miles in, where there's road access, and I could get evacuated there, because I'm definitely not going to complete this trail without a GPS. That's an option, but let's get to Hacking Lake and see what happens.